Up and ready to race. Now this is very important for these professional athletes. Any injury can set them back for weeks. And
Sure.
Say hi to like a pulled hamstring.
This is going on my YouTube. What's your YouTube channel?
Tenderloin.
What?
No, that
Shout out
could
to your YouTube
disaster
channel.
for any athlete.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
This
No.
year's MVP,
Say hi.
most valuable pig. And you know, first
Tell
there's
her-
the injuries,
tell your
and
TikTok
then
channel.
there's the ambulance
Tell her.
ride,
Okay.
and then there's
Alexia
getting cured,
37.
and then
There you
there's
go.
more ham jokes. It's a whole big
know.
deal. So
I know.
while
Poor
we're doing that,
pigs.
I'm actually going to need some help from two brave volunteers from this audience here. We actually need two pairs of hands to help us out. All right. We got some. We got a lot. This is good. I'm going to need to narrow it down. We are looking for two very brave, talented, motivated, dedicated, adult volunteers. Do we have any brave adults out here? Oh man, we lost some hands. Oh, we got some new ones up. This is good. Don't worry, kids. You'll get your chance later on in the show. But right now, we need two brave adults. You right there.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Right up front. Yes, you. Now, okay, now we need one more. Come on, how's it going? You man right there. Yeah, you made the cut. Yeah, come on down. Carefully step on over the fence and make your way into the infield here. And carefully now, these fences do like to trip people.
Over you.
Oh yes, we're gonna have some fun. Thank you both so much for helping us out. Now my name's James, what's your name? And nice to meet you, Allison. And nice to meet you, Scott. Guys, let's give Allison and Scott a great big round of applause for helping us out, our two brave volunteers. Oh man, it has been a really long day for the pigs back there in the locker room. And as you can see, we have your shovel and broom all ready to go for you. Oh yes, it is quite a mess in there. We're so glad you guys can make it out. We'll show you right where the mess is. If you start right now, make it in time for the final race.
I'm going.
Oh, you know, thanks for
Wait,
playing
this is
along.
the
Don't
final?
worry. We might have to talk to you after the show. We'll take those tools back, yeah. Looks like we're stuck on cleanup duty, but in the meantime, we have much cleaner jobs for you. So let's see, yes. Scott, am I remembering that right? Yeah, that blue chair right there, it's all yours. You can go ahead and make yourself comfortable in there, and I'll be with you in a second. Yep. And then Allison, yes, you're following me right over here. Last time I'll make you both hop the fence. You're going to be standing right here on the outside of the track.
Okay, then the pigs can
Next
come
to the
see
starting
me.
gates here, because you're going to be working them, Allison. You are going to be our official starting gate operator.
Come on.
Oh yeah, you get to work with this. The
Don't leave,
latest and
Deegan. I'm
greatest
gonna
in pig
record our
racing
next one.
technology.
Oh.
You're the one in
Wait,
charge.
hold up.
Let
I
the
wanna
pig
get a
loose
good
on the
shot of your
track.
eye.
And here's how you
Don't
do
move.
it. Your left hand on the pin like this, and your right hand on the handle just like that. And you want to grab this handle here and not anywhere else around it, not even bigger down there. You
No,
might
let's
hit
see
it when you
yours.
open the gates, and we don't want that. And once you hear the go
can't
signal,
see 'em.
then go straight up in the air, still hold on to it, and the gates swing out nice and easy to 90
eyes are
degrees.
brown.
Now they do go a little bit wide, but if you do that, you may knock 3 pigs in the heads, and then you'll have 3 angry athletes on your hands. And these little guys are in peak performance. You don't want to mess with them, trust me. All right, so nice and straight, and then once they hit the track, you just close it back
Where'd
up
Deegan go?
and replace the pin. Make sure it's locked up for the next round, and then you're free to watch the rest of the race. And now, you seem pretty ready for this, but just to be sure, I'm going to give you a little real-time practice run, all right? Your left hand, right hand. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, smooth as butter. No, she's got this in the bag. Let's give Allison another big hand.
Yay!
I
I
don't
guess.
have to worry about you. You and now Scott. You may be thinking Allison over there has a pretty good gig, but you know, once she opens the gate, she's just a spectator, but that's when all eyes fall on you. But here, she's starting the races, you're finishing them here from the most comfortable seat on the whole fairgrounds, and you got the perfect view of the finish line stretch because you are gonna be our official finish line judge. And ladies and gentlemen, nothing says official quite like a clipboard, which you get to hold on to right there. Oh yes, feel the power. I know it's intoxicating, but you can't let all of it go to your head. You've got to remain as impartial as possible. You're going to be the one calling the shots out here. So you got to keep a sharp eye out and catch the first and second snouts to cross the finish line right here and record those numbers right there. I'm going to need that scorecard later on in the show. And all it needs is the numbers for the first and second place pigs for the first and second race. And all the pigs got big numbers, bibs on them, so you'll know who's who. You think you got this? All right, I think so too, but there's one last thing. You're not going to be over here taking bribes, are you? All right, good. I knew I could trust you. This is excellent. I was just asking because of some rumors floating around. Have you heard them? Oh, yeah, no, that's true. But folks, I don't know if the rest of you have heard, but there have been some nasty rumors saying that the pig races are fixed. Can you guys believe that? Yeah, thank you so much for understanding. I'm telling y'all right now, it is utter hogwash. But I can understand where the mix-up came from. Some of the athletes themselves are fixed, but the races, no. Races are totally fair. All right, now that we have that cleared up and we have our brave volunteers ready to go, there's just one last thing we need, and that is the athletes. So I'm gonna make one quick locker room check, make sure they're getting ready.
Let's go, Piggies. Let's
How
go.
we doing in here? How we doing?
No one?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm seeing in here. Strawberry, nice form over there. Keep it up. Now I want to see some good, clean, fair racing out there. Yeah, so be this is racing. We need you to go full bore, start to finish. And Joe, clean racing. Could you do your business in here and not out on the track? That was kind of gross. We don't want these nice people seeing that. We got kids out there. All right, everyone, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, what? What's that? Really? Okay, now don't worry, I'll tell him, I'll tell him. All right, moves in the middle on 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3, break. All right, the athletes are saying they're ready to rock and roll, but they want to know about this crowd. How we feeling out here? All right, now that was good for a warm-up. Really let them hear ya. Are you ready? That's what the athletes love to hear. It looks like that did the trick. Here they come now. Oh yes, here they are. First round of the All-Aspen Racing pick. Start off strong with a piggy pile up in lane 3. Yeah, there must be some extra cookies in there. We gotta let them figure it out. All right, here we go. Making his way into the first lane, wearing the orange bib number 1. He's named after a very slippery Alaskan Gold Rush character. But that fella was a con man, so if I were you guys, I'd keep your eyes on this little pig. Let's make some noise for Soapy Smith. In that second lane, wearing the green bib number 2. Here he is, folks, the original chauvinist pig. But he has since turned himself into a well-rounded individual. Let's hear it for Sourdough Jack. In that third lane, wearing the yellow bib number 3.